And welcome live here to Belfry Soccer Field, APSN on the game here in a big matchup of two of the top teams here in Pike County, the Belfry Pirates versus the Pikeville Panthers. We're here with
Goalie Meredith Justice for Belfry.
and she's a senior for this Belfry squad. You guys, I understand, have some history, a lot of rivalry between Pikeville and Belfry over the years, way back in almost every sport. Tell us a little bit about last year.
Last year they defeated us twice in regular season, but when it came to region play, we was able to knock them out. So it's very good for us. It's a very good game.
We're looking for a lot, so Meredith Justice here tonight. We wish you luck, Meredith, and we'll be keeping an eye on you, one of the top goalies in the 15th region.
All right, thank you.
And so here we are tonight. The game has started. The officials have taken the players off mid-interview, saying it's time to start. And we definitely don't want to go against the officials here tonight in this matchup. We want to get on their good side. But the other young lady that was here with us, Lacey Hayes, a striker for the Belfry Pirates, keep an eye on her tonight. Number 5, dangerous on the offensive side. As Pikeville about to kick off here, Coach Andy for the Pikeville Panthers, Andrew Newsom and his squad 0-1 on the season as they faced a tough Lawrence County team the other night, and they're looking here for a big matchup. Thomas Rainey here on the mic as well, APSN owner and producer. Thomas, what are you seeing and thinking about the matchup here tonight by two of the top soccer programs in the 15th region?
Should be an exciting matchup. Super excited to be here at Belfry, and I'm not a big soccer fan. You're going to have to help me. I don't understand it, so maybe you can teach a lot of our fans along the way.
Absolutely, Thomas. What I will tell you is that girls soccer and boys soccer in the 15th region, everyone knows it's the #1 sport around the world, the most popular sport on planet Earth. Here in the Appalachia area, you hear a lot about the big three: basketball, football, baseball. Let me tell you something. Volleyball and soccer, two sports that's on the rise here. As you see the ball, get early indicators here is positioning as Pikeville trying to get possession and make a move against the Belfry defense downfield. A lot of the rules similar to hockey. You've got offsides. We'll try. And here's a loose ball. And Belfry's goalie, you just heard from Justice, clears that quick on the other end. The Pirates are 1-2 right now. They've played a very difficult and rigorous schedule as well early this year. Boyd County, a big time, I think a 4A school down in the 16th region. I'm trying to think of the other two teams they said they play. Anyways, they're 1-2. They did defeat the Paintsville Tigers the other day. It was a very good matchup, and Belfry pulled that win off. A lot of talent on both these teams, as you will see. Soccer, a momentum type game, and is really beginning and gaining popularity, especially here in the 15th region, and that's both boys and girls soccer. And tonight you'll see a matchup actually after this. The boys. The boys Pirates and the boys Pikeville Panthers will face off right after the girls game. So a doubleheader here tonight over here on Pond Creek, and should be an interesting matchup. We'll update you on the time. Usually we provide a clock. We're running 40-minute halves, I think, here at the high school level, KHSAA varsity level, as Belfry brings the ball back in. A couple of things and people to be looking for the Pikeville Panthers. Addison Whitfield, number 25, she's a senior. She's done a lot of positive things this year. McKenna Braxton, just a sophomore, number 18. Keep an eye on her. Darian Sloan, number 6. She's a senior. She's a captain on this team. Somebody you definitely want to keep an eye on as the night goes on.
Free kick way down the field, Shannon, while you was giving the players.
As Pikeville trying to move in. Belfry clears again right away. Good crowd here tonight at the Pond Creek Nation here for a girls varsity game. And soccer, one of those games that requires a lot of cardio, a lot of stamina. These kids, young ladies, these young student athletes, up and down the field nonstop. And here's Belfry trying to get a breakaway. Here comes their goalie. She covers it up. A little contact here. The referees come in. We'll see what happened. Good sportsmanship out there.
Bear with us. Our end zone cam is looking right into the sun, our goalie cam. So later in the night, that should be a good event.
What's Pikeville's goalie's name, sir? Jenna? Okay, thank you.
Here we go. Kicks it out. Belfry's got it. Looks to attack again. 0-0. Just over 36 minutes left here in the first half.
Ooh, a lob kick. Jenna Salmons.
Good. No good. It was close.
Very close. And Jenna Salmons, the Pikeville goalie, getting a little action early on here. Thomas, as she'll clear it. And boom, here we go.
That goal cam will be good here in about 30 more minutes as the sun goes down.
The sun can affect the camera view, and we'll see as the sun starts to set over here at Palm
Belfry's
Creek.
on the move. Look here. No, Pikeville cuts them off.
That's number 11, actually, Ayla Wallace.
Nice save by the
Good
goalie.
save by Salmons as she clears. Wallace, a former Williamson Wolfpack, actually making some noise down here as a striker. She's a senior, and you keep an eye on her as well for sure. Uh-oh, here comes Pikeville. Looks like a bit of a breakaway, Thomas.
Oh.
It looks like an offsides penalty possibly. And that's what I was telling you earlier, a rule that I'm learning more and more about is similar to hockey. The attacking team cannot get behind the defense. What you might call in basketball snowbirding or cherry picking, in soccer called offsides. There's Ayla Wallace clearing it back.
Here we go. Nice turn. Kicks it downfield.
Oh, here comes Pikeville here. Look to try to get a breakaway. Here comes number 31. Maggie Baird. Oh. And a nice clear by the Pirates right there as the Panthers tried to get a shot on goal. And nicely done by the defense there of the Belfry Pirates.
Score still 0-0. Don't forget, hit that like and share button.
Thomas, what are you seeing so far? Early on into this game, Pikeville, Belfry, two of the top programs in Pike County. What thoughts and things are you seeing so far, as this looks like a very even matchup in my eyes?
Yeah, very much a defensive battle right now. Both teams only had one real shot on goal, so defensive struggle here early on.
Here comes the Panthers.
Don't forget, hit that like and share button, folks. Get everybody to know that we're covering this game tonight here at Belfry.
Number 31, Maggie Baird, trying to make a move. She gets it over to, help me out on that number on the far side. A nice kick, but there is Justice again. That's her second save of the night.
She's a senior. She knows what it's about. She's played in this rivalry several times now.
You can tell Meredith Justice very confident in the goalie position and very agile. She has a quick first step and very impressed. You could see her at the next level possibly.
Looks to try to turn the corner. Belfry takes it back. Here we go. Attack. No.
Here comes the Panthers.
Looks like that one will go out of bounds on the far side.
You know, you talk about a growing sport such as soccer here in the 15th region, the Appalachia area. Back in the 90s when I graduated from Pikeville, soccer wasn't even offered.
No.
And I don't know, you Floyd County grad, right, sir?
No. Yeah, Floyd County grad. We didn't have it either. Prestonsburg has always had a good soccer program.
Prestonsburg,
none of the county schools.
I think Prestonsburg's the boys' 15th region champions from last year. They're definitely a top 5 school this year, and the boys, not sure much about their girls' team. Should be something to keep an eye on. That the Black Cats out of your alma mater county there, Floyd.
I'm kind of partial to the girls' coach. I coached her in basketball years ago. She's doing a fabulous job in her first year.
Is this at Prestonsburg?
At Prestonsburg, Miss Faith Lazar. Jade Fitzpatrick was the ASPN Soccer Player of the Week last week.
Nice.
Through 2 games, she had 10 goals.
What?
Yeah. So,
10 goals in 2 games?
yep, averaging
Wow.
5 a game.
That's very impressive,
They held her
actually.
scoreless. The Black Cats are 3-1 right now. Fitzpatrick has 15 goals on the season already.
That was number 7, Mackenzie Dotson, getting the ball cleared with a very strong leg there. You can tell Dotson getting a lot of action. Coming right back at him, though, is the Panthers, thinking that's number 16. Trying to learn these numbers and see into the glaring sun at the same time. They're trying to get the ball over to Wallace. Here comes Wallace down the right side. Oh, and cleared by the Panthers.
Good job. Thought we had a goal right there. She was on
Wallace
the move.
still battling. Ayla Wallace actually still battling for the balls. It finally goes out of bounds and looks like, no, we're playing it still.
Yep.
Okay, 17. The Panthers clear it back to 31. That's Baird. Baird trying to bring it up. Baird with a good kick across the middle to number 6. It's Darian Sloan, a senior. I told you to keep an eye on midfielder. And here comes down the right side. I'd love to get that young lady's number. I cannot see that far away into the sun. And here comes the Panthers looking for a shot.
Nope, takes
Is that
it back
Baird?
out.
That's Baird.
Took it back out. Shannon tried to set up some type of offense here. Nice move out front.
That's Ava Rogers, a very talented young lady.
Look there, Merida Justice with her 3rd save.
And that was Lily McDaniel trying a boot kick from quite a ways. And, man, Justice is just all over the place. Coming back to Ava Rogers, I'm telling you, a senior on this team. This girl comes from a very athletic family. But here comes Wallace again. Trying to get down the right side, but the Panthers defenders bringing it back out. There's 17. McDaniel. Oh, picked off by 7, actually pulling a shot out, but
Another great play right there by the goalie.
Jenna Salmons, junior on this team. She's getting a little work early. So is Meredith Justice. Both teams, I mean, this has been such an evenly matched game. I mean, it's really not leaned one way. And here comes Rogers down the right side. Rogers trying to get an opening, but the Belfry defense cuts it off, clears it out. But look here down the left side all of a sudden. Oh. Wow, a nice shot.
Another save by Justice. Her mom's traveling for work. I wonder if she's tuning in.
I could tell you a little bit about Ava Rogers more here in a second when we get a minute. But here comes Belfry on the left side, crossing across the middle. Uh-oh. Salmons trying to defense block. Here comes Wallace. Oh, what a save by Salmons. Wow. Reach out and grab that one. A good kick by Wallace to try to.
Good look at Salmons right there. She boots it away.
Both goalies are hot right now as far as keeping that ball out of the net. And here comes Rogers down the right side. It's and it looks like Baird, 31 Baird, looks like she has a kick. Justice,
Another great save.
Another goalie save. Wow, we're getting action on both sides here, man. Thomas, this is a lot of people say, well, soccer's a long game. This soccer game has been action-packed so far. Several shots from both teams on goal.
All right, here we go. First soccer meet, we've had so many people come up ask us, where can we watch this? Where can we go? We got people at home that want to see it. Well, you know what, Shannon, that's why we do this. These athletes need just as much publicity as everybody else.
Absolutely.
Got a little break in the action right here.
Well, what I would say, Thomas, APSN, I know you're producing this production, and it is just giving a lot of opportunities for volleyball, girls volleyball, a big sport exploding in the 15th region, and boys and girls soccer, and just loving the action here. Both teams really battling for the top spot as the Pike County top female program. And so far, it's just been neck and neck. Coming back to Ava Rogers, her dad, college athlete Roy Rogers from Pikeville College, basketball player. Her mom, Jenny Shepard, college cheerleader. So she has a lot of athleticism in her DNA there, as both her parents are big time athletes and also wonderful people.
All right, here we go.
Here
Back
we
to
go.
it.
We're back. Oh, here comes 31 Baird. It's just her and the goalie. It's Justice and Baird. Here comes and Justice again, Thomas.
Said not so fast, my friend. I tell you what.
How many saves does Meredith Justice have?
Is that what is? I've got her for 5 already.
Wow. And Salmon's on the other end, you know.
She's
I
got
have
3.
I really think Pikeville's had a few more shots on goal, but man, both goalies have been stone cold so far. Nothing is getting through.
Nice pass by Rogers.
Here comes number 17 up the side, McDaniel. She had a long shot earlier, but there's Justice to scoop it up and send it the other way right away.
Here we go. Not far enough. Pikeville takes away with it. Looking to make a move.
That was Darian Sloan. She's a senior. She's a captain. She's a leader on this team. She does a wonderful job. But here comes the Pirates back. Midfielder can't get the number, can't quite get the name and number there. Oh, here comes Ayla. Here's Wallace. Wallace on the move. It's Wallace and Salmons. Kick. Oh, and Wallace with the score. What a play by the young senior there. Ayla Wallace, number 11, with the first points of the game as Belfry strikes first. Again, former Williamson Wolfpack standout. Got to give some shout out to the Wallace family. Just a bunch of wonderful people. Her mom and dad are great. I know them both. Her brother, Kellen, standout soccer player as well. She's got a younger sister who's just getting into middle school. Keep an eye on that Wallace name.
Hit that like and share, folks. Got to get these numbers up for these young ladies.
Absolutely. Here comes Sloan.
I'm working to update the score, so do not worry.
1-0 Pirates right now, Thomas. Pirates a little momentum. Pikeville, see how they respond to the goal. Coming out aggressive. Here's Sloan. Sloan trying to get it up. There's McDaniel. McDaniel looking for Rogers. Here comes the midfielder. Number 7. We need her name. That's Mackenzie Dotson for the Pirates.
We're battling the sun right now, folks.
Big time. Yeah, we're doing into the sun for sure. I think one thing we've learned about soccer compared to volleyball, check the weather, bring a tent if possible, but we're out here getting it done. APSN on the field, play-by-play. Thomas Rainey bringing some opportunity here for coverage for 15th Region girls soccer and boys soccer.
Belfry with the goal. 1-0. There it is on the sideline looking to make something happen.
Looks like a call there, Thomas.
I couldn't see what they called. Everything seems to happen on the far side. Who was the young lady that scored?
The young Ayla Wallace, senior striker, right side. Wonderful student athlete, not just a good soccer player, guaranteed 4.0 student. That young lady has a work ethic. And here comes 20 for the Panthers. She's trying to get something going. Ava Coleman over to 15. Phipps, Kinsley Phipps trying to make some action go.
They're battling over there. Oh, nice steal, nice takeaway. Here comes Pikeville back on the move.
There's Rogers.
Rogers looking to try to move the ball.
Down the right side. And Sloan is basically going against about 5 Pirates right there. You got to give her credit trying to advance the ball. Rogers with some fancy footwork over to Sloan. Sloan gets it out. Here comes number 17 on the breakaway possibly.
No, Belfry, nice recovery right there, Shannon.
McDaniel thought she saw some daylight. She's still trying to get something going. And looks like a flag. Looks like Belfry ball. As Justice is looking over the defense, and she'll come right back into action. Justice wasting no time trying to get the Pirates going as play stops again. Here comes Sloan sizing up the situation. She's looking it over. A big kick by Sloan.
Belfry with the steal. Here they come. Nice pass ahead.
Uh-oh, here comes Wallace. Wallace in a foot race. She's got the speed. Wallace and Salmons again. Here's Wallace. Score by Wallace. Ayla Wallace. Wow, her foot speed there, man, really just picked up and wow, Thomas, I was very impressed with how she kind of outran the back defense there of the Panthers.
Goal by Belfry.
It's 2-0 Pirates right now. About, well, trying to read that clock from over here, 20 minutes. Am I reading that right?
It's 21 minutes, 37 seconds left in this one.
And here comes
in
Rogers.
In the first half, that is. I tell you what, it's 2-0 Belfry.
Rogers looking for Maggie Baird, and she comes from a wonderful family as well. There's Baird. Back to Rogers on the give and go. And Rogers, and there's Meredith Justice again.
Well, sit and save number 6. I have her 4 unofficially.
This kid is definitely get a lot of action. Something else I see up here, so some storm clouds that could. Number 24 defense here. Wallace battling with 24. She clears it. That, not even going to lie. Don't even know who number 24 is. The coach didn't give me a number there, but 31, Maggie Baird, has been very active this game. She is looking to get a shot on the goal. Here comes the Panthers. Number 20, she's been a physical player. Ava Coleman doing a good job as well. And here they're trying to get Wallace out on a breakaway again, this time picked up by Salmons, as Salmons with another save. The Panthers need to get a shot off. They'd like to get on the board here. 31, Baird battling. Can't tell the number of the Belfry player there. Here comes Coleman. Coleman with some moves. Coleman. 27, Bailey. That's Bailey Dingus making some action. Oh, McDaniel was there. Maggie Baird trying to get the ball out to McDaniel. Here comes the Panthers.
Wallace again looking to make a move. Couldn't get it to happen.
Definitely going to talk to Coach Andy Newsom about his roster here. Doing the best I can, but some of these girls' numbers, you see them from the far side, trying to make them out the best we can. We definitely don't want to leave anyone out who's definitely given a great effort, working hard, trying to get the ball down the field and help the Panthers score.
Under 20 minutes in this one.
There's Shepard. Here comes Shepard. Check that. Rogers. Rogers trying to get somebody out in front. And Justice clears the ball. There's a clear. Here's Baird. Baird trying to turn the corner. Belfry clears it. Here comes Belfry down the middle. Here comes Belfry midfielder down the middle. And a good defensive stop by 24 right there. Again, Salmon's covering it up.
Yep, Salmon's got that one out of there. There's our end zone cam. We're trying to work on it just a little bit as you see the end zone camera right there. I'm watching that cloud, Shannon.
I see that gray cloud with no tint. If the rain must start, we would have to pack up. Just looking at a wonderful game here. I'm going to kick it over to Thomas really quick.
Here we go. Pikeville clears it. They're going out.
What's her
Up
name?
ahead. Pushing them quickly up ahead.
Is she a freshman?
Belfry. Belfry with the steal. We were missing a number, and a fan jumped over and helped us out. We appreciate it. What's the call here, Shannon?
I'm not even going to lie. I have no idea. I think, oh, it was offsides. Okay, Belfry with the ball. So far, we've seen no yellow cards or red cards. Andy Newsom, coach here for the Pikeville Panthers. Number 24, we've been told, is Isla Goodson. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Appreciate longtime friend Jenny Shepard, Jenny Rogers giving me the info there. You've seen her daughter already in action tonight. Several shots on goal for the Panthers.
Look ahead. Here we go. Pushing. Pikeville's looking to make a move, getting across. Nope, here we go. Back to Belfry.
There's Baird on the defense. Belfry taking back the ball. Coleman trying to pick it off and they're trying to lead Wallace again, but there's Salmons picking it up quick right on the play. Boom.
You know, that was a great move by Salmons right there.
She anticipated that ball. She saw Wallace attacking, trying to get behind the Pikeville defense, ran up and shut the play down. Here comes Baird. Maggie Baird on a breakaway here. She's trying to get out in front of the defender, and
just missed.
Good ball. Maggie Baird working hard for the Panthers to get a shot off.
Look, they're trying to turn
Here's
it quickly.
13. She is taken down, looks like what I would call a foul in basketball. Learning some soccer lingo here. Number 17, McDaniel, going to take over. She's going to look across the field and see the best option as Pikeville looks to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. She comes across. She sees Rogers. Mackenzie Braxton, I think, is number 26 over there.
15 and a half minutes left in this first half.
Here comes the Pirates. Coleman. Can you get the number on that Pirate there?
No, I can't.
88. Am I seeing that right?
Here we go ahead. Here we go
48.
ahead. A breakaway
Kaylee
again.
Moore, Wallace. And there's Salmons again on another save. That's at least, what, 6?
Oh, absolutely.
At least 6 saves. And she clears it.
Here we go. Back ahead.
Here comes Rogers. Or no, I think that's Mackenzie Braxton, 31. There's Baird. Baird trying to get a shot. The defense swarming. Hatfield's down. The ball's.
No, that was Justice diving for it.
Meredith Justice, the goalie. As the action stops, I guess we got it out of bounds.
Well, we got corner kicks, it looked like.
Could be a good opportunity for the Panthers here if it's their ball. They're lining up as if we have a corner kick for Pikeville. Sloan going down to the corner to assess the situation. The Pikeville offense setting up as the Pirates defense wall up. Here comes. And Justice going right into a player and taking the ball. I know there's some rules about touching the goalie and things of that nature. Not sure what the call here is. Here comes the official out. Both. They're going to huddle up on this one.
Long-time official. Veteran officiating crew here tonight.
Very good officials here tonight so far. Looks like Belfry will retain the possession here,
I
Thomas.
can't say old because one of them's a couple years younger than me. So, and I know, Shannon, I'm not old.
Well, the young official we met earlier, a great, nice young man, he was very much appreciative of soccer getting the recognition it deserves here in the 15th region and publicizing these kids. Is this a possible penalty kick?
Not for sure what they're calling.
Right now, the officials are assessing. The players are circled up. I'm not going to lie. I'm not real sure what's going on here. It's a penalty kick.
Oh,
Oh,
Justice scooped it right
man.
up.
Ava Roger had to kick the senior there. And now, Meredith Justice, at least 10 saves tonight,
Oh,
Thomas.
she's on a
I
roll,
mean,
man.
this kid has been tough. Here comes 48. I think that's Kaylee Moore
Here we go.
over to Wallace, and there's Salmons. Wow,
Just led
Salmon.
her just a little too much that time.
Thomas, Salmons is quick coming out of that box. She
Yep.
has really done a good job of anticipating if she can beat the striker and get to the ball. And here comes Coleman. Coleman trying to clear it out. She's battling there with a Belfry defender. Here comes 13 down the side.
Coming right to us. Great hands by announcer Shannon Blackburn.
And there's number 5. We was about to interview her earlier, Lacey Hayes. Getting a lot of action here tonight. Number 24. Just a freshman here for the Panthers is Goodson. Goodson gets the ball to Sloan. Sloan trying to get some action going. It's cleared by the Pirates. Here comes the Pirates down the right side. That's, I'm guessing that is Kaylee Moore.
Nice kick out of bounds. That'll hold it up right there. And while
At
they do that, I've got to work on some equipment real fast.
Yes, sir. We've got about 11 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-0 Belfry Pirates in the lead. Pikeville Panthers looking to get on the scoreboard. The Pirates setting up for a corner kick at this time. Salmons, the goalie for the Panthers, having a big night, doing a wonderful job. Very impressed with her ability to get save after save as we speak. She just runs up and takes the ball. And it's a save right over Lacey. Here comes 31. That's Baird. Baird's going to bring it across the timeline here. Midfield. 20. There's Coleman. Coleman getting out. Coleman could be out on a break here. Coleman with the kick potential. Oh, a good effort by Barry to Coleman to get a kickoff. At Belfry's defense clears it there last second as we continue to see just Meredith, the goalie here for the Pirates, as she gets another save. It's just been save after save for this young lady. She's been very impressive as she clears the ball again. Meredith Justice, number 9, the senior.
We were powered by generator earlier, and the generator ran out of gas, so I had to go to a battery pack. So I had to start charging the battery pack, Shannon, or we was going to be out.
No problem. Are we still
Apologize.
live?
We are live. Apologize if we missed any of the action here.
24. Here's 13.
Nice move right there.
There's Maggie Baird trying to square things up. She gets it over to Sloan. Sloan moving the ball upfield. Sloan kicks it ahead. Sloan stops it again. Oh, Sloan puts it up. Sloan up again. Sloan has been active here on the offense. Just couldn't get by that Belfry defense. They tried to go a couple of times. Overpass through. Belfry defense keeps coming back. Here comes Dingus. She's moving. There's 24. Could have been a hold. And there's a clear. There's a nice clear by the Pikeville defense. We've got a call, though. Looks like the official has stepped in.
You get a look high above the Panther goal.
If I'm not mistaken, we're going to have a kick here. Here it comes. She's going to shoot all the way. Salmon's there immediately scoops it up and looking to clear to go back the other way down the sideline.
8:28 left in this first half. Belfry leads 2-0.
Been a very a lot of shots on goal here tonight, Thomas. Sometimes you can go for a half or most of a game and not get one or two shots. Both teams having opportunities. Ayla Wallace just able to punch two in so far to recap what's been going on. Here comes Lacey, number 5. Hey,
I've lost. I don't know what I did. Are we back?
we've got a little static. We've got a little static in the.
Let's see what you got.
I've got a
Move
hum.
the. Move the.
That
Yep.
was it.
Yep.
That was it. That
All right.
that
Here we
wireless
go.
mic
Down the
picked up.
side.
Been trying to get it pick up all game. Now it comes on. And Pikeville into the sun right now. The
Wow.
sun is right in the offense of the Pikeville Panthers. The defensive players, you could say, have a bit of an advantage right now as their back is to the sun. And, you don't think players, you could say, have a bit of an advantage right now as their back is to the sun. And, you don't think about things like that in a matchup like this. Just like in baseball, you're playing center field, you're into the sun. Little things like that error or a goal in soccer, outdoor sports can be a little different than indoor sports just because you have to take the weather effect into consideration. It's something that matters. Right now, the Panthers are trying their best as we've got a foul. Referee with the flag out.
Under 7 minutes in this one.
A wonderful first half. One thing, different I've noticed in soccer as to volleyball, basketball, in baseball, the breaks, cut to a commercial break, give our sponsors a shout out. Soccer is nonstop so far. That's what I'm saying. The conditioning level of these young ladies to go out here, 80-degree plus weather, sometimes 90-degree weather, the humidity nonstop. And they're still going. They haven't slowed down. And here's Rogers trying to size up for a shot. She's in. Defensive says, kicks it out, and they cleared. Pikeville desperately needs to try to punch one in, hopefully here before the first half.
Hit that like and share, folks. Let everybody know we're here.
That's that generator we're running off. We are literally stealing power from the Belfry concession stand. A big shout out to Teresa Ramsey giving us access to the generator here tonight. Most fields have power ran to them. I think the heavy rains and flood has disabled the power here on the Belfry soccer field. So we do apologize if you're hearing that hum. Let us know in the comments. Let Thomas know. We can try to tweak the game, tweak the levels here to reduce that. I know I'm hearing it. And here comes Meredith. She clears it.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. All right, we are back here as Belfry leads 3-0 after in the first half. 6 minutes left here. Like I said, all scoring has been by Belfry. One of the difference makers, has been Meredith Justice as the goalie for Belfry. She has unofficially she's got to have close to 10 saves. She has done a phenomenal job. So as you're looking into Belfry, into the huddle, they'll take another look at Pikeville. Plenty of opportunities, advertising opportunities right here at Appalachian Prep Sports. If you don't mind, go out there, hit that like and share. If you know somebody that'd be interested in sponsoring to keep these broadcasts coming, we'd surely appreciate it. Right now, just starting up, we're going to do a soccer game of the week. We got a football game of the week. We have a volleyball game of the week. Tuesday night, we were at Shelby Valley, where we got to see the Shelby Valley Wildcats defeat the East Ridge Warriors in volleyball action. Impressive looking squad by Shelby Valley. I'm telling you, they really do well, move the ball around. Miley Riddle on the outside attacking. Michaela Price playing in the middle, playing great defense, setting the ball. They're going to be a tough out when it comes to volleyball. Friday night, we will be at East Ridge. Going up to East Ridge to cover East Ridge and Morgan County. The Morgan County Cougars will travel into Lick Creek to take on East Ridge. That's where we'll be tomorrow night. So if this is your first time watching Appalachian Prep Sports, go out, check out the page. Every day there is the volleyball scoreboard comes out from the previous night. So if you're wondering, you're living away from home, we are not covering your favorite team. At least you can keep up with the scores. Also, same thing for soccer. Every day there will be a soccer scoreboard put out. Thanks to our two sponsors. Soccer is sponsored by Rainey Real Estate Development, and volleyball scoreboard is sponsored by Extreme Contracting. So 3,600 people tuned in Tuesday night to see that volleyball game. Soccer fans, you gotta show the love now. You gotta spread this around. Let everybody know. We appreciate you all tuning in with us here. Taking a look at the Pikeville huddle over there as we're getting ready for second half action, only 3 minutes away. After this one, after a brief intermission, we'll come back on a different stream. You will have boys action. It'll be Pikeville taking on Belfry in boys soccer. Should be another dandy. As I mentioned last week, first week of the season for soccer, Soccer Player of the Week was Jade Fitzpatrick from Prestonsburg for the Lady Black Cat through 2 games. Her team was 2-0. She had 15, or I'm sorry, she had 10 goals through the first 2 games, 15 through the first 3 to lead the way to get the APSN Soccer Player of the Week. Who will get the Soccer Player this week? We'll just have to wait and see. We encourage your coaches, please help us in updating your stats and calling your scores in quickly. Uh, Went to try to pick a boys player of the week last week. A lot of the coaches didn't put individual stats in. So please take a few minutes, coaches, if you can. Help us bring an extra spotlight onto these young men by putting those stats in. So if you can help us, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Want to thank Patrick Daughtery. He said, "Go Shannon, go." Hey Patrick, what about me? Why ain't you yelling at me? Mary Atkins, you're watching. Thank you. And Renee Jenny Shepherd Rogers telling us Isla Godson's number 24. So thank you for all of those that you're watching. Please share it. Let your friends know as we're trying to bring a spotlight onto soccer. Other games going on around the region. Let's see what's happening right now soccer-wise around the region. We probably don't have any scores yet, but girls action, you got Johnson Central traveling to Lawrence County. Martin County's traveling down to Boyd County. Of course, we got Pikeville taking on Belfry right here. Over on the boys' side tonight, you've got Lawrence and Johnson Central in a doubleheader. Hazard's traveling down to Letcher Central. Pikeville taking on Belfry, and East Carter's making the trip to Stonecrest to take on the Black Cats of Prestonsburg. Shannon, I'll turn it over to you. I'm going to go work on, well, no, I'm not. We got 49 seconds.
APSN, we're back here getting ready to head into second half action. The Belfry Pirates, the Pikeville Panthers 3-0 right now. The Pirates up a big first half offensive push with Ayla Wallace and, of course, Lacey Hayes picking up a goal. Wallace with 2 goals, but don't underestimate the credit that goes to the Belfry defense and goalkeeper Meredith Justice. Justice has been a stone cold shutout goalie here tonight. On the other side, for the Panthers, a lot of impressive young ladies here. Ava Rogers has had some shots. She's had some opportunities. Maggie Baird's been very impressive. Freshman Goodson looking good. Jenna Salmons and the goalie. She's probably stopped at least 10 so far tonight as Belfry has had a lot of shots on goal. Darian Sloan getting some action as well in the midfield. Getting ready to start here in second half action. Belfry Pikeville, 2 of the premier female soccer programs in the Pike County and the 15th region. You start talking about some of the top teams. You got to talk about, you just heard, Johnson Central, Lawrence County, Prestonsburg, Belfry, Pikeville. I'm starting to say top 5 teams. Those are definitely teams that I'm mentioning. Martin County,
oh,
a
yeah, the
solid
girl.
program.
Oh, they've got the one girl. She's going to be a star. Yeah, she's the real deal. I drawn a blank on her name, but she's impressive.
We played on scrimmage the beginning, I got it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they were really good.
You know the young lady's name?
I don't.
It's getting all.
I'll
I
look
just
it
had a
up.
fan let us know Martin County definitely getting a lot of people for the top school in the 15th region favorites. Martin County, a very good program. And so you start ranking top female soccer teams in the 15th region. When it comes to Pike County, they're fighting it out right here tonight. Definitely the top 2 programs in Pike County. Pikeville Panthers, the Belfry Pirates, they're going toe-to-toe. Here comes Sloan. She's moving it over to number 88. We don't have a number on or name on this young lady. Number 7 bringing it across there, Mackenzie Dotson getting some action. Keep in mind they've switched sides. The goalies have switched sides. So could that be an advantage here as the sun fades down?
Faith Caldwell is the name. Remember that name for Martin County, Faith Caldwell.
Faith
She was
Codwell.
one of our players to watch preseason. Last year she had 40 goals, 31 assists, and 111
Did
points.
you say 40 goals?
Yep,
And
as a
there's
sophomore.
Salmons. Salmons picking it up right away as Salmons pops the ball out. Here she comes, number 17, McDaniel. McDaniel looking to get the ball over to Baird. Baird and McDaniel down the right side. McDaniel trying to move. The Belfry defender close on her. That's number 1, Hale. Here's Baird, Maggie Baird over to number 17, McDaniel. McDaniel trying to make a move. Here comes Baird. Baird looking for some daylight.
Nice defense there by Belfry.
You know, Belfry's defense, they're bringing back 4 or 5 players every time. Tough for Pikeville to get any daylight, but Daniel and Baird working the 2-girl game over on the side, trying to get it across the middle right there as Meredith Justice with another save. And here comes Wallace. She's trying to get back going again as Wallace, the senior, going against true freshman number 24, Goodson. You got to give Goodson some credit here, Thomas. You know, to ask a freshman straight out of middle school to come in and guard a striker like Wallace is definitely asking a lot. Here comes Maggie Baird. She's looking for some daylight. She's bringing the Panthers. There comes McDaniel. McDaniel looking to make a move. Here comes McDaniel down the right side. She's got a little act. She's got some. Can she get the angle here? Shot across.
Just missed.
Just missed.
Other players to watch. We had Jade Fitzpatrick on our short list. Last year she had 70 points, 27 goals before she suffered a knee injury.
Number
Go
20.
out of bounds. It'll head back to Pikeville. And our third is Brayley Murphy from Johnson Central. Brayley had 25 goals last year, 13 assists.
22 for Belfry, Victoria Dotson. Definitely a player to keep an eye on as well this game. She was across the other side. That was the player we couldn't get the jersey number on several times because of the sun and the distance. Now they switch sides. We're seeing her, and she's a midfielder who's definitely bringing a lot of action. Her mom, Vanessa, a wonderful young lady, a teacher over for the Wolfpack. And here comes Maggie Baird. She's over to McDaniel. McDaniel down the right side. McDaniel has some room. Here comes the defender, number 1.
But guess who's there?
Again. I'll tell you who's there. Meredith Justice. That's who's there.
I set you up for that. Come on, man.
I was just checking a Belfry defender there, number 1. She's done a good job. That's Alexis Hale as Sloan brings the ball across the other side here. And we're trying to get Rogers into the action. Rogers, a strong leg, a good offensive player for the Panthers. You know, you would like to see her or Baird get some shots on goal. Both of those very active players. Here comes the ball down on the other end. I have to say, Thomas, this half, Pikeville keeping the energy, seemed to be keeping the ball on their side until now.
I was going to say they've controlled the tempo, kept it down on their end of the field most of the second half. 35 minutes left in this one. I already played 5 minutes action here in this second half.
It's the Panthers' ball. The Panthers with 35 to go, as Thomas said, looking to get some action going. Kick it over. Here's Rogers. Rogers looking for some daylight. Oh, immediately. Very physical game as she goes down. Belfry defender goes down on top of her.
Look for a call.
Nope.
Yep, I think we got a call.
We got a call. Pikeville ball heading the other way.
Here we go.
Here we go. And
Belfry with the
that's
steal. Here they're on the move. I don't know if it's a steal. I'm saying it's a
that's
steal.
Kaylee Moore for the Pirates there, and that is Dotson, or no, number 15. You know, with 11 young ladies on each team, I am doing my best to keep up with the roster here, Thomas, as some of the kids I know. Here comes McDaniels down the right side. Hale trying to run her down. Dotson behind her. 2-on-1 across. There's Baird. Baird with a nice spin move. And here's Coleman.
And Justice Guy
And there's
gobbles up another one.
Justice.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Justice is there as looks like Rogers limping a little bit out on the field. Hope she's okay. Here comes 24. Uh-oh, here's Ayla Wallace. She's got some speed. Wallace, the freshman, Goodson, and Sloan trying to stop her. There's Braxton as well. She gets it across field. Still live, and Sloan pulling it out. Good defense by the Panthers right there. It looks like Coach Andy Newsom has made some adjustments on the defense as they kept the ball. Who's this young lady bringing it down the left side, Thomas?
I can't see the numbers.
If it's far side, we're struggling. We know it's Pikeville. Close side, we'll get you a name. Most of the numbers here very accurate. It's just a matter of the sun and the angle of being able to get that name. We definitely don't want to leave out any credit to the young ladies who's out here playing hard for, man, 40-minute halves. You're looking at 80 minutes of action.
A lot of action. A lot of energy.
Lot of energy. These girls have some cardio stamina. I'm just very impressed. I've seen several boys high school games. This is my first, I have to say, girls varsity high school game right now. Pikeville keeping the momentum, even though Wallace out. Sloan, the senior, clears it back.
Oh,
Oh, looked like a foul there. No call. Here's Coleman. Coleman with the ball. Coleman over to McDaniels. McDaniels over to...
Kick back in the middle. Here we go. Moving forward.
There's Baird. Baird trying to get the ball over to McDaniels. Here comes McDaniels down the right side. She's got Dotson and Hale again. If you've noticed, every time McDaniel comes down the right side, it's Dotson, it's Hale there. I don't know if it's a strategy by the defensive coaching of the Belfry Pirates, but they immediately swarm her to where she can't get the angle. Keep an eye on Maggie Baird to come back with a give and go down the middle to possibly get a shot off. You know, Maggie Baird, daughter to Hall of Famer, All-Star, 1991 Pikeville alumni grad Jess Baird, wonderful athlete known for his baseball, but also a dangerous shot at the three-point line as the 91 Panthers made a run in the 15th region tournament in basketball. So a lot of a good stock out on this field. You see Shepard, you see Rogers, and you see Baird and Coleman, and some of these names, their parents are hanging there in the Hall of Fame. Uh-oh, here comes the Belfry Pirates. And wow, Salmons. Oh, it's loose again. Salmons on top of it. Ball's out of bounds. That was a close one there, Thomas.
Great job. We got a great view of it right there.
Wow,
I apologize for the flicker, and I'm going to change cords as soon as this is over. It's doing it again. Process of elimination.
I love the camera that you've got set up there down on the goal. That was giving the audience another look, another angle besides the wide angle follow of the camera here with us. And as that APSN continues to grow, you'll continue to see a higher level of camera angles and different views as things move along. We truly appreciate all our sponsors. And there's the ball. It's going to be Belfry ball, as it looks like number 8 for the, that would be Restar, Mariel Restar with the ball. Hope I'm saying that correctly. 48. She's been a tough defender for the Pirates as well. That's Kaylee Moore. Kaylee, when she gets her momentum going, really can get moving. And she's been a force to be reckoned with. Very impressed with Belfry's defense as Pikeville has amped up their offense. Belfry's defense has responded. And so here comes Rogers. You see four back waiting. The Pirates, four back at the midfield just waiting. Salmons attacking, and Salmons with another save. That's Jenna Salmons. Uh, just, I mean, both these goalies, Thomas, you cannot give enough credit for what they've been able to do here tonight over here at Pond Creek. Just, wow, Salmons and, I mean, Meredith Justice has just been a straight out shutout for her. And there's Hayes, clears the ball. Looks like right now Goodson, the freshman, a lot of pressure coming from number 7, Mackenzie Dotson, as the ball comes out. And there's Sloan. Sloan clears the ball to Baird. Baird looking things over. Here comes the defender. Baird with the steal. Baird with the foot race. Here comes Baird and McDaniel. McDaniel with a nice move around Hale. And there she is again, Meredith Justice, a senior. You heard her before the game. They know this is a big rivalry. They know what the Belfry-Pikeville rivalry has meant since back before my days in the 90s, 80s, 70s. You go back for when you had to drive over Bent Mountain and two mountains just to get over here to play Belfry when I was coming through at Pikeville, and that was definitely home field advantage the time you got over those mountains and got off the school bus. Um, you definitely were shook up a little bit. Of course, 119 coming through made the drive a lot better, and now here comes Coleman. Kicked back there by number 48 again. That's Moore. Moore trying to get some action. Here's Salmons. Pikeville clears, though. Nice clear. That's Braxton. And here comes 48 again. Number 48. You're hearing her name a lot here. Kaylee Moore has been very active on the defensive side. Rogers is the spin move, trying to get some action going. There's Hale. They were trying to hit Baird. Hale cut it off. Here comes Coleman. Coleman tripped up. No call. Here we go. Oh, here comes.
All right, we are back here. Belfry still looking to attack.
Here comes, is that who else? Wallace. Oh, and Sam. Wow, another nice save by Salmons there, Thomas.
Yep.
There's Dotson. Dotson trying to get something going here. Victoria Dotson over, but here's Maggie Baird. Maggie Baird over to McDaniel. And the ball's out of bounds over to me, actually. You're looking at McDaniel here. McDaniel is a senior. Lily McDaniel having a good game. The defense of Dotson and Hale has been locked down on her so far this game. That is 21 over there. I do not know the name of that Panther. It's not on my list, but she's had a good game as well. Uh-oh, a steal. It's Salmons, and another goal. And that is who else but Ayla Wallace with her hat trick goal of the night.
I missed it. I apologize. No, we're a big time goal right there. Makes it 4-0. We got some Pikeville fans over here saying, "Let's go Pikeville." Here we go.
Thomas, that makes a hat trick for Ayla Wallace tonight. She has been very impressive. This young lady, 4.0 student athlete, senior, she may play at the next level. She's got the speed to turn it upfield. She showed 3 goals here tonight, and that time, as you noticed, Thomas, That was a situation where she basically just stole the ball from the defense and then went and scored on her own.
Yep, she did that one all by herself. There was no pass, no look ahead, no leading her like they had been. That's just all out work right there.
Number 21, I'm trying to get a name on that young lady. We don't have her number there, but she had some good action for the Panthers. Um, 4-0 Pirates right now, 24 minutes to go. Belfry's offense has been tough. Their defense has been impressive. Their goalie has been phenomenal. And right now, I mean, as good as Pikeville is, here comes Wallace again. The defense trying to keep up. Wide left is Wallace as the Pikeville defense, a young defensive line back there. When you look at their back line, you see Braxton, a sophomore. You've got true freshman Goodson. I'm not sure the other young lady's name in the back, but a very young defense. As they're going to continue to get better as the year goes on, Thomas, you're going to see them improve. Here comes number 7 as she moves across the way. That's Mackenzie
Big
Dotson.
hit right there. Going to get the foul.
And again, after this match, Thomas, boys action going to kick off as you're going to see the Belfry Pirates, goalie Michael Hagee and those guys coming out against Ian Blackburn, senior leader in defense, and the Pikeville Panthers. So that should be a wonderful game following this. And this has been a really good game. The 4-0 score really doesn't tell the tale of the energy and effort. Ayla Wallace, favorite right now to me for player of the game. And of course, you got to throw Belfry's goalie in there, Meredith Justice. She's been very impressive.
Down the sideline.
Ooh, a nice header. Here comes Rogers. Rogers down the middle for a little shake and bake. Rogers out leading number 13. Looks like a call there, Thomas. What'd you see?
I couldn't tell. I'm trying to work on getting this little flicker out. 22 minutes left in this one. We'll switch cameras for the boys' game, see if that's it. That's the only other thing I've got left, Shannon. I've switched every cord.
How bad?
I mean, it's okay. We have finished it out, but all right, we're trying to work on the camera and work on the equipment. 4-0 lead here by Belfry. Again, apologize for we changed 2 different cords now. Brand new cord out of the pack, that one.
Well, Thomas, it's just their second live broadcast, so it's part of the experience. As we continue to move forward with APSN, you'll see better quality, and this is just one of those things you work out as you move along. And there's McDaniel. She sends it. Here comes up the left side. That's Rogers. Oh, wide right. That was a beautiful.
That was the closest attempt on goal they've had all night on.
Yes, sir.
On Belfry.
Rogers almost got Pikeville on the board right there. She, as you could tell, she has a very strong leg. That was just wide right by a hair.
Here we go. Belfry's got it. Looks. Passes it over and looking to attack, Shannon.
There's Coleman. Pikeville, I would say this half has had more shots on goal. And here comes Maggie Bear with the shot. And Meredith Justice picking it up right there as that one actually looked like it was headed in. Justice quick to move, very agile young lady as she is quick on that ball. When you see it come her way, she zones in. And here comes up the right side. Very speedy. Wallace again, another shot. Salmons dive. A diving save there by Thomas, by Salmons. Pikeville right now playing hard. Being down 4-0 can be tough in soccer. Sounds like a lot. These Pikeville Panthers, these Lady Panthers, they've not stopped. They've kept battling. They've kept a
20
high
minutes left, halfway through the second half.
high effort by both teams. As the sun kind of fades, hoping the boys' games could actually lead to some lights on the field, Thomas. Could be a totally different environment, as the first game here was very hot, into the sun, humidity. These girls taking the brunt of the weather here tonight in this opener. Now the sun is starting to fade down as Maggie Baird comes across. She's over. Number 27, no, feels it and clears it. That's Bailey Dingus there for the Pirates. And number 7 here, she's had a big game as well, Mackenzie Dotson. Thomas, there's Dotson. Dotson's got a shot. Salmons picks it right up. Salmons waiting on that one.
Quickly kicks that one out of there, too.
How impressed tonight, Thomas, have you been with the two goalies?
Done a great job.
Uh-oh, here comes McDaniel. Oh, whoa, we've got a foul there as McDaniel, she gets right back up. And number 27, that would be Bailey Dingus, picking up no card. I know in soccer you have the yellow card, the red card. What you don't want to see, I think, from the referees is someone extending the arm, like you might have seen a little bit there on that play. McDaniel sizing up. Good
They've done
kick.
a good job, though, Shannon. They've been consistent. They've let them play, called the foul.
Oh yeah,
Let
I
them keep
mean,
going.
if you're rating officials soccer-wise, this crew has been solid tonight. I've been very impressed. That's Braxton on defense. Salmon scooping it up. We approach the 18-minute mark. Salmons kicks it out. Definitely a lot of respect to the officials. They have a hard job out here, and they do a good job, tonight in calling a very fair game here at Pond Creek. The Belfry Pirates, Pikeville Panthers, 4-0 right now, 17:40 to go in the game. A couple substitutes coming in for both coaches. Pikeville looking to get on the scoreboard. It's been a very fast-paced game, I guess you might say. You see the Belfry boys starting to make their way onto the field, and right across you see the Pikeville boys coming in as well. It's going to be a wonderful second match here, a nightcap between two of Pike County's best soccer programs, the Pikeville Panthers, the Belfry Pirates. Just have done a great job to lead the way here in the mountains of Pike County as premier soccer programs in the 15th region. And wow, what a clear by Belfry defender. My goodness. That was, wow, impressive.
Lost the ball.
Ball's out of bounds. Oh, back to Belfry. Belfry bringing it in. And here comes the Panthers. There's Sloan. Sloan has a leg on her, don't she, Thomas?
Yes,
she
she
can
does.
really clear that ball. Rogers making some good moves. Over to McDaniel. McDaniel down the right side. Here she comes. McDaniel blowing by one Belfry defender. McDaniel with some daylight. And the Belfry
Nice
defender,
defense.
wow, what number is that? That's a new sub. That's Caitlin Brucall, number 16, coming in there with a good defensive effort. Another former Williamson Wolfpack there, Brucall, wonderful student athlete, sophomore. You'll see her getting a lot more action in a couple years to come. It's Caitlin Brucall with a good defensive effort there against the senior, McDaniel.
Looking for the corner kick here, right?
Pikeville setting up, as you see Maggie Baird, I think it is. It's number 17, McDaniel. She's going to look from the corner. Watch Rogers, watch Baird right here as they try to get a position where they can slide a kick in. Corner kick. McDaniel sizing things up. And we're waiting for the signal from the referee. And here we go. McDaniel in. There's Baird. McDaniel, Baird to McDaniel. McDaniel with the ball over in the corner. McDaniel back in. Number 14 now for the Panthers. Let me get a. That's freshman Goodson all the way down. Goodson to Baird. Baird. And there's Goodson, the true freshman. You got to give Goodson a lot of credit if that's number. No, that's not number 14, Goodson. We don't have a name on number 14, actually. There's Rogers. Oh, Rogers just wide right there on the kick at 14:45 to go, Thomas, in the game. Looks like Pikeville again is going to get the ball over in the corner. This time it's number 31, Baird, looking like she's going to come out of the corner. Strong kicker. Baird sends it into the middle. Goalie Meredith Justice, the senior, right there on another stop here. Thomas, this has been a wonderful, active game here between both teams, as you see, just play after play of Belfry's defense, Belfry's offense, Pikeville's defense. Just, it really has made me become more of a fan of the sport, if nothing else. My son plays 8th grade ball, soccer, and he's on the Pikeville boys JV team. And until he got into soccer, I'll be honest, I knew very little about it. I knew Ronaldo, I knew Messi, I knew a handful of female players. And now, the more I get into it, the more I learn about it. I really enjoy watching the sport. How about you, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm becoming a fan, that's for sure.
I can't wait to the talk show here coming up next week. Tell us a little bit about that as Rogers sends one to the net.
Wow.
And there's Meredith Justice again. Rogers with some power in that kick. You've got to give her some credit. But, again, hit us on some information about
all access. When you got two legends like Ronnie Paul and Eugene Newsom talking sports, why wouldn't you want to watch? So they're going to be putting it all together. We're going to talk a little bit about all sports, including opening night football tomorrow night. Big week, second week of soccer action, and then also volleyball action. This is the first week of it, so be a great time next week to talk and hear all about what's happening in the 15th region in all sports, not just football.
Thomas, you mentioned two legends, Eugene Newsom, Ronnie Paul Newsom. Over 40-some years experience in the industry from both. Just, I can't wait to sit down with those guys and talk sports. We're going to be looking at some top 5 program rankings in girls soccer, boys soccer. We're going to be ranking football teams here in the 15th region in Eastern Kentucky and Period Pond Creek, where we're at tonight. Philip Haywood with several state championships.
Hang on, let me check. We may just got dropped.
$11:15 to go.
We're good.
4-0 again. And again, Thomas, have they set a time or date for our listeners for all access yet?
No, not yet.
Pay
attention. More information to come. Looking at possibly Wednesday nights.
Be a wonderful night.
Wednesday night's a slow sports night.
Coming right out of church, maybe get a 8:30 time or something like that to not interfere. And I just can't wait to talk to you and Ronnie Paul and Eugene about all the great stuff that's going on in not just high school boys football, but like we said, girls soccer, boys soccer, volleyball, which, wow, that game the other night, how impressed were you with the young lady from Shelby Valley? Give me her name again.
Miley Riddle.
Wow, man. I'd hate to be between her and the floor when that ball's coming. Because
cover your head because you're getting ready to get hurt.
Yeah, her mom is the coach there. Got a nice win there the other night against a really good Eastridge team who was really young. I don't think Eastridge had any seniors on that team. As Baird kicks the ball over, and the Lady Panthers trying to get rolling here. There is Rogers. Rogers. I mean, you've got to give a lot of credit to Rogers and Baird. They've been very active tonight, and McDaniel. McDaniel, don't leave her out. She has been a trooper here tonight for the Panthers as we move into about 9 minutes to go in the second half. Belfry looking to get on the scoreboard again. And here comes the Pirates. Can't quite get a number on this young lady, but she has been very active here tonight. You know, talking Thomas about football Friday coming up tomorrow night. What are some of the big matchups? I know APSN covering the Warriors as we talk to running back Hopkins. The other, as another
Another
goal
goal.
slides right under Salmons. Did you get a number on that?
Couldn't see who it was. Another goal.
Thank you.
We find out.
Just been told by the fans that was Mackenzie Dotto with a nice little right under the goalie, laid that right in.
Make it 5.
Yep, 5-0, 8 minutes to go. The Panthers, have had several opportunities, several shots on goal, just not able to get past maybe one of the best goalies I've seen here in the 15th region, Senior Meredith Justice. How impressed have you been with
Yeah,
this young
huge,
lady?
man.
But
Huge.
back to what I was saying there before the goal, Thomas. You look at some. I know you guys are covering the big Morgan County Eastridge Warriors matchup there at Lick Creek, and that should be a good one. What are some other matchups that stand out to you in Week 1?
We have Prestonsburg, another big one. Prestonsburg will host Betsy Lane, a county rival.
Oh
It's
yeah,
it's
that'll
it's
be.
always a good one because the coach from Betsy Lane played for Prestonsburg.
Oh, now that's some
Yeah,
juice. I'm gonna come right back to that. As you've seen right there, Meredith Justice, another stop. I mean, man, at least 20 tonight. I mean, this girl has been impressive. So give me that story again.
the
Betsy Lane's
head
coach.
coach was a former Prestonsburg Black Cat.
Ooh,
Spent all 4 years in high school there.
give me the name.
Jared Gerald.
Jared Gerald. Okay, so that's some juice. That's some
Yep.
cinematic stuff there. I'm really impressed to hear that. And
Then
who do
you
you
got
have in that game when you talk about that game? What who do you have if you were picking? I know we're going to talk about it on All Access. Betsy Lane and Prestonsburg.
yeah, it should be a good one. I
If you
really
don't want
like
to give you
Coach
pickup
Gerald.
this early, I
Well,
understand.
no. I really like Coach Gerald. It's just always tough going into Prestonburg sneaking out a win. So I'm going to go with the Black Cats, but I think it's going to be a dandy.
The game is at Prestonsburg.
Yep.
Mm,
And
okay.
freshman QB, his son
Oh.
Eli Gerald will no
Mm.
doubt be taking the snaps. And listen, if you haven't seen this kid, big kid, pocket passer, throw the ball all over the place.
So really, just a wonderful Floyd County rivalry
Yep.
game to kick off football season. Just like here tonight, the two best programs in the 15th region, or definitely in Pike County. I may not say the 15th region because you have, like you've heard, Martin, Lawrence, Johnson Central. There's some other schools that's in
Prestonsburg.
Prestonsburg, definitely a top tier soccer program. But as far as Pike County schools go, not knocking the other schools, wonderful schools. We think a lot of Phelps, Pike Central, East Ridge, those schools. But when it comes to boys and girls soccer, Pikeville, Belfry have led the way as Pike County schools. And here comes Rogers against Brookall. Rogers and Brookall, sophomore and the senior. Rogers cuts across the middle. There's Baird, and there's number 10 that we have no name or number on. There's number 10 shoving down number 10. Look like as Sloan sends one flying. What other matchups you seeing in football that could be an interesting watch, even though APSM may not be covering it? Just
Be
if they want to get out and
obviously,
just watch a game and go see a
obviously
game.
Belfry traveling to Eastridge. First game uh, since the passing of Coach Haywood. Obviously, an emotional time for this program. Uh, then you got a little bit of a
That's Belfry to East Carter, right?
East Carter. What I
Okay.
say, Eastridge.
Is it, is
I'm
it so?
sorry.
Is it a home game
No,
for Belfry or a
it's an
home game
away.
for East Carter?
Away. They go to
So,
East Carter.
So new
Yep.
coach Matt Varney taking over for the Pirates there should be interesting. I definitely have Belfry, even though they're on the road,
I'll
as
take
a
Belfry
favorite
too.
against the Carter County East Carter squad. What else you see in there? Is 5 minutes to go here.
Another interesting matchup. Floyd Central hires their new head coach from Paintsville, and guess where they open up the season at? At Paintsville.
Are you kidding me?
No, so kind of a little irony there.
Wow,
as
we've
well.
got our own drama going here in the 15th region.
Yeah.
A lot of good storylines. I'm sure that Eugene Newsom and Ronnie Paul are going to pick up on some of these on All Access coming up next Wednesday. So let me just make sure I heard you right on that one, as you're saying that Paintsville is Floyd Central's head coach. Left Paintsville, came to Floyd Central, and then plays Paintsville in the first game.
Yeah, opens up.
Love it. Love it.
So then you got Pike Central travels to Greenup County.
Mm.
Rowan County or McGoffin County travels to Rowan.
Okay.
Then you got a kind of a little I call it county border rivalries. Lawrence County will travel to Martin County.
That should be a good matchup
Yep.
there. Don't know a lot about Martin County's
Yeah,
football
listen,
program, but their basketball program, girls and boys, phenomenal. And so is Lawrence. As you know, last year in the 15th region, Lawrence upset Martin in the championship
Yep.
to win the 15th region
Yep.
boys. And Martin County's girls, I mean, wow, what a program they have. We'll talk about them later on. So they're going to battle it out on the gridiron in week one. Here comes Maggie Baird looking for some action. The goalie way out, 20, 30 yards out there to come out and stop that. As Meredith Justice wanted to make sure that she keeps her shutout intact, she says, I'm going to come out and grab this one myself, Thomas.
It's J.C. Taylor is number 10 for Pikeville.
Thank you. I am so glad that somebody has gave me that. We have a bit of a dated sheet. Coach Andy, wonderful gentleman, has promised me an updated sheet next game. So don't even have the name. Okay, J.C. Taylor, see it right here. Number 10, and really has had a wonderful game, to be honest. We kept saying number 10 for Pikeville. No, we didn't know the name, so we want to apologize to any of her family out there. We definitely didn't mean to leave her name out intentionally. Very impressed with the young lady, as actually I think she is a junior for the Panthers. And here is this Wallace again. It is.
Wallace with another
My
goal.
goodness.
Did I get over there in time? Hopefully I did.
Hold on. Is it Wallace? Is that Wallace? No, that is, check that. This young lady, give me a number here on this young lady.
Which I don't know.
Right here with the goalie. Don't want to say the wrong name. I want to give her the credit she deserves. She's been very 88, and I don't have her on my roster. It's the only player I don't have on the roster, but I think, listening to the fans, I'm not even going to embarrass myself. Oh, no, actually, that's Adeline Belcher. She's a junior. She plays left wing. Adeline has had a big game all game long, and she finally gets on the scoreboard. We kept seeing 88. I kept saying 88, but now we've confirmed that Belcher there with the goal, and one of the quickest players on this field, to be honest with you. And there's Sloan with a bomb downfield. She has got a powerful leg. You got to give her some credit. As we wind down 6-0, it looks like the Pirates are going to wrap this up as Baird and Rogers trying to make some last-minute jukes. Here comes Rogers, three defenders. And that's the thing I'm saying. Here comes Rogers down the right side there. Still a minute to go to get the Panthers on the board. I'd love to see them get one. Rogers across the middle. The Pirates, you got to like I said, give them some credit here tonight as Baird May with 50 minutes to go. Brew Call cuts off the kick. Wonderful job by both teams. You've got to pretty much say Belfry 6-0 with the win tonight. Give the credit to the Belfry Pirates. Give a lot of credit, Thomas. When you start talking about players of the game, I've got to say either Meredith Justice or Ayla Wallace. And as great as Ayla Wallace has been, not to leave out any of the young ladies that's been, Lacey Hayes has stood out, Alexis Hale has stood out and been a good player. You've heard Kaylee Moore, Adeline Belcher. This is a very good Belfry team that could make a run deep into the 15th
Yep.
region tournament
Well,
this
you're
year.
talking 3 goals. I think player of the game has to be.
You got to say the hat trick by Ayla
Yeah,
Wallace.
has to
The
be.
only reason I would disagree, and I love Ayla, she's a former Williamson Wolfpack.
And I can go Justice too.
Meredith Justice definitely would get
Let's
my
do
vote.
Cole.
We
Let's do
do
co-players.
co-players of the game. I'll see if we can get them over here after a quick commercial break and get a couple of words talking to them. They definitely deserve
All
it.
right.
Get a quick check on the
I'll let
mic.
you go get them, and I'll try to get us out to commercial break. We'll be right back. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606 477 8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606 477 8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. And we're back here. 6-0 win for Belfry. Belfry pulls off the big victory here, 6-0 over the rivals from Pikeville, the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Getting ready, 19 minutes. 19 minutes till the boys' game will kick off, so should be right around the corner. Shannon's over trying to get some interviews, trying to get some player interviews. There's a long-time official.
You doing all right?
Hey, Christian, how are you? 6-0 is your final score. So we're trying to get some interviews. As you see Belfry over there. Big victory anytime you get the win here.
How'd it go?
6-0 score. I was going to look up. The wind will move. That will move Belfry to Let's pull it up here. The win will bring Belfry even on the season, two games apiece, 2 wins, 2 losses. The loss will drop Pikeville to 0-2 on the season. Next up for Pikeville, they will go to on the 23rd. They will head over. That is Saturday. They will head to Perry Central. On the 23rd, they'll be back home in Pikeville for Morgan County on the 25th. The victorious Belfry Pirates, like I said, 2-2 on the season. Next up for them, Saturday, they will head over to Knott County to take on the Knott Central Patriots. Then they'll be on the road on the 26th. So a lot of action happening. Shannon's walked across. He's got our 2 co-MVPs of this one. Meredith Justice, goalie, played an unbelievable game, phenomenal game. Honestly, long walk over. So get them to do their interview real quick. We're ready. So who's up first?
Listen, Thomas, we are here with the Belfry Pirates striker, Ayla Wallace, pulling off a hat trick here tonight. Ayla, I mean, just a wonderful performance. I know you're a former Williamson Wolfpack, and we talked about that several times during the broadcast. Take us through the game against 2 of the top female soccer programs in Pike County, the Pikeville Panthers. I know they beat you twice last year, as you alluded to, but you got them in the regular season. Take us through the game on your 3 goals and a hat trick.
I did not play last year, so I don't know anything. I don't know anything about them before now, but I'd say it was a pretty easy game. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't bad. I usually don't score this much, but I saw my opportunities and I took them. I had 2 shots with my left foot. Neither of them went in, but easy games are the games you have to take them. So I took them.
A quick follow-up question. Would you give a lot of your success and credit to your brother, all-star soccer player, Kellen Wallace?
Maybe some. He was my coach a couple years ago for Rec League, but I did this on my own.
I know you did. Talk about a wonderful student athlete. Co-players of the game right here tonight. One of them, hat trick, Ayla Wallace. Just a phenomenal game. So proud of you, young lady. We're going to be following you. One quick final question as we move over to the goalie, who's a shutout. Do you already look at playing this at the next level, or are you? I know you're a 4.0 student and a wonderful all-around student athlete. Do you see yourself playing it at the next level?
I've thought about it a little bit, but unless something big comes up, probably not, because I really want to focus on school after this, because I'm trying to do big stuff, and takes a lot of time and effort.
Well, I thank you so much. A wonderful family. I know your mom and dad. They're great people. I'm so proud of you. And we're going to move over to our other co-player of the game right here. Wow, young lady, at least 20 saves, Thomas. Tell us about your night and the shutout that you was able to pitch against the Pikeville Panthers here tonight.
It's been a fun night for sure. It's not too hard when you got a defense that never stops going for the ball. And we got a good team this year. We got a team that loves to talk and communicate. Good team chemistry. So they make it really easy for me. I do say that.
Well, congratulations again. I know we talked to you before the game, a 6-0 win. I think the Belfry Lady Pirates soccer program could make a run deep into the 15th region. Again, our 2 co-players of the game, Ayla Wallace, congratulations, young lady, and our goalie with a shutout. So we'll be right back on APSN. Thank you, ladies, for your time.